Hello there. So today we are going to do a comparison. I wanted to show the difference and the similarities between a Moterm Apricot in the personal ring size in a luxe, and then a Gillio medium compagna in Undyed. I'm sure there are other videos out there like that. I just have the opportunity to show this, so I thought that I would. And yeah, okay. So they both come in a bag. Sorry, my footstool, there we go. I had to move that a little bit. They both come in bags. This one is really soft, kind of like a felt feeling. And then this one is more like, you can see it's a little bit fuzzier, but they both come in a dust bag. They both come in the box. So let's take them out and look at the actual leathers to compare. Now this is basically unused. I put my system in this for like a day, and then I ended up getting this one, and then I sold this one. And Debbie over at Row and Lou is very kind enough to allow me to keep this so that we could do a comparison between the two. But this is basically unused. So this has not been put in the sun. This is like fresh and new apricot. Now I've seen online people that have had theirs for over a year, and it does patina, which is what I love. Now this is a Gillio medium compagna in the undyed leather, and you're going to very quickly see when I open this up the color change. So this has definitely been used, loved. It's got a lot of patina. It has a lot of texture, which is what I really, really love. And it's been well loved and used. But so you can see on the inside, this was like more of the original color, which is very close to the original color of the apricot. It's a little different in tone. This is natural lighting, this is, lighting just from the window. There's no overhead lighting on this so that you can actually see the leather a little bit closer. But I really wanted to compare these just to see. So the pocket configuration is obviously different. In the Moterm, you get, some of them are also different depending on when you get them. So I would say look on moterm.com. You can directly go to their direct website. If there's a planner in a leather that they don't currently have, you can click let me know when it restocks, put your email in, and they will email you as soon as it's going to be restocked, which I really like. But this is a different pocket configuration. This is a luxe, and it has 2 pockets here and then the side pocket. And then on the flyleaf, it does not have an extra pen loop. The flyleaf is stiff comparatively, where the Gillio's it's very floppy. But the Moterm has these 3 pockets here, which is really nice for deco. And then it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets on the back, and then your pen loop. The pen loop does go out, which is nice if you have a little bit of a bigger pen. So now let's look at the Gillio. This is a standard Gillio setup. The medium compagna hasn't changed as far as I've ever known them. So you've got 1 pocket here, 1 pocket here in the zip. I really wish Gillio could do this simple little piece of leather over the zipper, because you'll see pretty much all of them get this little indentation mark here. And that's why most of us with these Gillios have something here with like a little magnet clip or something to kind of protect the leather. I don't mind worn. That's one of the reasons when I saw this one, because it has a lot of use. I was like, yes, I want that, because I had one of these. It has to be 2 years ago now. I'd have to check my feed to see when it was. But it was like brand new, and I was stressed out a little bit because it was so fresh and just unmarked. It's easier for me to use because I want to use it. I want to throw it in my purse. I want to chuck it on the couch. I want to take it with me everywhere in the house, put it on the table, and just not stress out about it. That's how I don't baby these. I use them. So I want it to be soft, squishy, and used, well loved. So anyways, this comes with 25mm rings. You can get Moterm 30mm rings easily. What is really nice about Moterm rings is they just screw in with a flathead screwdriver. So you just unscrew it, pop these off, pop on the 30s, and you can get their rings directly from Moterm or on Amazon. So if you want to if you see the Stub and you want to put bigger rings in here, you can get the 30s from Amazon or from Moterm website. Okay, sorry, I digress. Okay, they both have the secretarial pocket. The flyleaf, as you can see, this one is stiffer, but you've got the 2 pieces of leather with probably some material in the center. And then this one is just the floppy piece of leather. So you've got the soft, I mean the regular natural undyed leather here, and then you've got like a suede back on it and the secretarial pocket. And then let's look at the lining. So this is like a black lining, and then this one here is like a brown coffee kind of colored. Okay, I popped in my 30mm cross rings in here in silver because I like the silver. I like it to match this, and I'm not a fan of gold. It's not my jam. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 pockets the same way. These are straight across. These are a little bit more of an angle. And then you have your pen loop here, which also goes out. So the same as this one. But you can kind of see, I think that the Moterm pen loop is just a little bit bigger. Okay. They both have elastic. So I did pull one of my Angel Shot pens. These are probably the biggest ones that I use in my planner, sorry. So we can see it slides right in there very easily. And then for this one, it will slide in. But it is a bit tighter. So, I mean, you can use it. And I've, with my green, my Epoca green, I actually pulled it like this and put a book on top of it so that it would stretch this out just a little bit more. And that did make it just a tad easier. But this also holds it a little bit tighter to the book, and that it's a little bit looser and out further. So see how this one is still pretty much in line with this, where with the Moterm, just to see the difference, when you slide it in, it hangs over quite a bit, which that might be a positive thing if you have a lot of inserts and you don't want the pen to rub them. I mean, it's just totally personal preference. And they're both beautiful planners, but it's just, I'm just showing the differences, right? That's what I'm here to do. So I wanted to look at these, let's look at the straps. The Moterm one, I believe, is longer. Oh, maybe just a tad. Let me get my measure. Let me get my ruler. Oh, where did I put my ruler? It should be right here. But of course it's not right where I thought it was. Give me just a second. Over here. There it is. Okay, let's look at this ruler. Hold on. Okay. So I'm just going to measure from where it comes. Let's measure it from here to here, because that's actually what's going to be important to me. So I'm going to measure it from right here to here. So that's right there. So that is, oh, good grief. I need to move these over a little bit. Sorry, my hands don't always work the way I want them to. So we are right at 3 inches for that one. And then let's look at the Moterm. Let me pull the pen out. And we'll do the same thing. Right there. And that's 3.5. So it's basically like, I picked the absolute worst ruler that I could pick, because it's holographic and it's hard to see. But I don't know where my other one, you know what I do have? Hold up. Because I think it's better if you can actually see it. Here we go. I have my construction measuring tape. That way you can see it better. That was driving me crazy. Okay, let's do it like this. So we're gonna go right here to here. So you can see almost, yeah, to that 3.5 point. So it came to like right here. And then let's look at the Gillio. Yeah, the Gillio is just a little bit less. So it's like 3, I mean, maybe just a few millimeters, actually. I was thinking it was quite a bit bigger, but it's really not, is it? So you're right at the 3.5. And then this one, you're right a little bit less. I mean, it's just millimeters different. Wow, I thought it was going to be so much. I thought it was going to be just a huge difference, but it's really not. It feels like it when you hold it like this. There you can see it a little bit better. Oh, let's do it like this. Here we go. I want you guys to be able to see it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a visual person. There we go. It is just millimeters. So the Moterm one is literally just a few millimeters bigger. Okay. Big back pocket, also on the Moterm, also on the Gillio. Now I will show you the one difference that I see that's a major difference. This does not quite lay flat. Okay. Now what I learned with these when I've had them in the past is if you put stuff in these back pockets, it helps to fill that out and then it will lay flat. Because you'll have stuff in the pockets to kind of stretch it out. But because of the fact that this is so much slimmer here and then it's much wider there, there's just a bulk of leather there when you open it. See that difference right there? Now let's look at the Gillio. So the Gillio is flat on the table. And if we open it up, we see a little bit of the difference there. But see how it's thin and molded? And there you go. You can see the difference. So it's just the way, the construction of it and the way that it's made, that it just doesn't quite lay flat unless you fill. If you fill those back pockets on either side, it seems to fill this out a little bit more so that then when you lay it down, it'll lay a little bit flatter for you. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put all my stuff into this planner. This gorgeous baby is going to a new home, and I cannot wait to see how Debbie set up. Look at that texture. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's really beautiful. So I'm excited for her to get that and to love it. But I just wanted to share this with you guys so that you could see the difference side by side. We could kind of go over the similarities and the differences. Like I said, they may not have these in stock right away, but they will restock them on Moterm. They'll also restock at Gillio, but it's just a little less regular. Like right now, the last time I checked, they had Undyed, but the inside wasn't Undyed. The inside was lilac. So if you want an Undyed from Gillio, but you're okay with having the inside being like a light purple, then you could do that. But anyways, I just wanted to share that with you all. And I hope you have a beautiful day. And thanks for watching. Bye.